$19.99 on the V Peugeot 306 automatic. 1.6 litre petrol engine. This one is automatic, showing 28,740 miles on the clock. James will detail all the service history we've got, owners and all that sort of stuff on the website, on any of our lots, not just this Peugeot, on any of the lots. If you have a look on the website, they all do get uploaded onto there. Right, bodywork wise, we'll start off with the bonnet, work our way around this little Peugeot onto the interior, and then we'll go for a cold engine startup. Good little daily driver, this one. Got the bonnet all nice and straight. There's a few little marks, a little outward dent there, little dent here, and the yard sort of heavier scratch here and there on this one. But apart from that, all nice and presentable, very, very usable. Nice and tidy on the left hand side. Same again on the right hand side. You'll see we've got a bit of a crack underneath this little headlamp and bit of plastic. There's a little bit of a crack. Back down the left hand side, bumper corner, all okay. Some stone chips and some very, very light scratching here and there. A little bit of letter peel in places as well, so on the top surface. Right hand side bumper corner, you see we've got a bit of a scuff on here. It's obviously had a little bit of paintwork as well, it's a little bit flat. You can see that just going up onto the wing, but it hasn't cracked the headlight. As we come round onto the driver's front wing, all okay apart from that front section. We're missing a little bit of trim down the lower half, the little rub strips just disappeared there. See that mark again, and a little stone chip there on the front wing. Across the lower half of the sill section there, that painted sill cover, we've got some lacquer peel on the cover itself and a little bit of paint flake on the top there. As we come up the door, all right, a few stone chips, a few bits and pieces in the paint there. Obviously had some paintwork at some points. There's a little bit of silver on some seals in places. Wing mirror, a little bit of a scuff, but no cracks in the glass itself. Up onto the roof, we've got some very, very light surface scratches where it's been washed. The odd little bird poo mark and a little bit of a stone chip dent just there on the roof, if the camera will pick that up. No heavy rust across the front leading edge though. All in all, nice and usable. Back down the driver's rear door, all okay. No heavy scratching around the handle. All right across the lower half there. A few little marks, a few little stone chips, odd little scratch here. Around the rear arch, we've got no rust, all nice and tidy. A heavier scratch just by the fuel cap filler, but no, just one there, not loads of them around the fuel cap filler. As I come round onto the right-hand rear bumper corner, nice and clear. Rear lights all nice and tidy as well. Across the back bumper, no major marks on that. The odd little mark where stuff's been put in the boot. The odd little scuff here and there. Left-hand side, you'll see that there. The corner itself's all okay. A little bit of paint flake here. Light lens is all nice and clear. Like I say, the odd little mark, but overall, all presentable, and the odd scratch. Across the boot itself, all okay. No rust there, no nasty dings or dents, some sort of heavier scratching in the paint, and it is missing its little Peugeot badge off the boot handle. As you come round and down the left hand side, I have shown you this already. We've got a slightly heavier scratch dent there on the rear quarter, and a slightly heavier scratch above it and below it on the arch. Arch itself, no rust once again, all nice and clean. Across the lower sill section, that covers all nice and tidy there, no paint flake or lacquer peel to that. Up the passenger, lower half all nice and tidy. Around the handles all good. And then we've got a slight little scuff in the paint there on the passenger rear door. As we come down onto the front door, passenger front, all nice and tidy down the front door there. No real issues with that. A few little marks on the rub strip. We're missing the X off the LX badge. And a slightly heavier scratch just down the lower half section there. Onto the front wing now, all nice and presentable. A little bit flat on the paint side of things, but no rust coming through there. A few little light scuffs on that there. Good mileage, nice little automatic on this. Onto the interior now. Door card itself is all okay, nice and tidy. A little bit of sag into the cloth, which Peugeots tend to do that. Those and the MGs always seem to do that. The seat itself showing minimal wear, but for 28,000 miles, it's the right wear for the year and the mileage. Black carpet, that's all okay. Heel pad looks good. Dashboard's crack-free, nice and tidy, nice and standard down the centre console there and around the automatic gear selector. A little bit of wear around the aluminium trim around the gear selector there, but all nice and tidy, no heavy scratching to the plastics. The dials are nice and clear and easy to be read. I'll switch the ignition on there, let that load up so you can see the mileage that I'm talking about. There you have it, 28740. 28740 on the miles. Headlining's lovely and clean and tidy as well. Driver's rear, nice and tidy on the door card again. A little bit of sagging there like they always are. On the door card itself, you can see that there. Rear seat showing not much wear at all. No cigarette burns, no rips, no tears. Carpet set's nice and clean and tidy in the back of this little Peugeot. Onto the boot now. Oh, sorry about that. Nice and tidy on the parcel shelf, all nice and standard. Boot carpet itself, lovely and clean in there, no problems at all with that. We'll try and lift the boot floor up so you can have a good look at the boot floor there. All nice and clean and tidy in there. As we come round, give this boot a little bit of a... Onto the left-hand rear. Again, the door card itself nice and tidy, a little bit of sagging to the cloth. Like I've already mentioned, it wants a door strap putting on there because it's not staying open. The door checks sort of disappeared there. But apart from that, nice and tidy on there. And again, no rips or tears to the rear seats. Passenger front, again, door card itself, same problem all the way around there. No rips or tears, but the cloth has come away from the card itself. The seat, all nice and tidy. Lovely and straight up there. Got a little bit of a thread coming out in the corner here. But apart from that, no rips or tears to the bolster. All nice and straight from the left-hand side. Onto the engine bay now. The 1.6 litre petrol engine. Like I've mentioned, it is automatic, this one. James is going to fire it at life. No problems at all with that. Firing straight up with the turn of the key. Nice and smooth on the tick over, no rough idle there, no nasty noises at all from that. And there you have it, the V-Reg Peugeot 306 1600 petrol automatic, 28,740 showing on the clock there.